Yes then, now then guys, how we doing? We're on another, oh yes, bit of reaction time. Today's episode, we're going to be looking at some trash talking, as the Yanks call it, or chatting shit, whichever one you want really. I could have gone either way. I could have gone for some really good ones, or really bad ones. And I love that awkwardness, you know, the awkward, when people get awkward, I love that, mate. I love that feeling. I can sit in it for hours. So we're going to pick an awkward one and we're going to pick a shit one. And the guy that we're going to be looking at is the great Tito Ortiz. Special this bloke. The video that we're going to be looking at is called Tito Ortiz Brain Dead Moments. And then it says Tito has CTE. Right, let's get into this one straight away and have a look what we've got.
I hope you have a wonderful birthday, man. Happy day. It's your day today.
I came in as best shape I possibly could, and I was tip top shape. And Chuck didn't. Chuck came in with his mouth, run his mouth. He was cashing checks and his mouth couldn't cash. If you don't learn
Cashing in his mouth couldn't cash.
You can never learn anything to process your future better from your wins.
Tito Ortiz, what happens when we die?
Oh, philosophy.
What happens when we die? I leave a legacy behind me. That help people,
don't get it.
That I've been a factor.
Not asking about when he dies. Just asking about in general.
And knowing that it was Tito Ortiz that helped me get through that hard time. That's what happens when we die. But yeah, I do got a big head. You want to know I got a big head? Because I got a lot of brains, baby.
Definitely am.
At the end of the day, you got to say it as never can never be never, and I want to make sure that I don't ever say never again.
But fuel the fire, does nothing but make you want to become a better man, better fighter. So I truly believe I'm the best fighter I've ever been. Same coaches, same training partners. I switched up my strength and conditioning a little bit. So with that, I'm a lot more explosive, a lot faster, a lot stronger. So it's just another opportunity to compete. Will's a great opponent. Saturday night's going to be a good fight. So
I have a few gay friends, and they're over 18. I have no problem with it. And when you're 18 and over, that's your decision. That's your decision. But do not push it on my children. Because kids can't.
What's he bringing that up for? What does he mean?
Don't ask the right way unless you show them the right way. Now all of a sudden you're going to teach my children how to be a sexual predator, and I'm going to say that because most are.
It just matters who wakes up that morning with a smile on their face and knows they have to fight one because they put the work in camp. They look behind them and there's not one rock unturned. Every rock is unturned behind them, and they know that they've found everything possible to prepare for the fight. And that's what I try to do for every one of my fights. I mean, through my whole life, I always understood one thing. Don't ever step on anybody, get ahead, and always be respectful.
Where are you training right now? Like, what's the camp like? Can you describe
My camp's doing amazing. I'm at Punishment Training Center, of course, and I go over to Rain with Mark Munoz, work with the guys there. They got a huge room in there. Brian Schwab, Cummings, of course, Mark Munoz, Michael Bisping, a lot of great guys. I'm able to go in there.
I mean, is there anyone at a high level who's undefeated in UFC?
No, I think the only one that has the closest undefeated record at a high level is Johnny Bones Jones, and the one loss that he does has was for a no contest.
You know, excluding yourself, if you were to name your Mount Rushmore of MMA fighters, the top 4 guys of all time, who would they be?
Hoist Gracie, Ken Shamrock, Randy Couture, and myself. You know, not to get political about stuff, but here in Huntington, we're number 4 in the nation, the most conservative city. We are the Florida of the United States here in Huntington Beach. So,
what the left is trying to do, and this is not Democrat versus Republican. This is good versus evil. I don't want to live in a socialist country. Plain and simple. I visit Cuba. I've seen how that country is. I've seen how Thailand is. I've seen how different countries are because I traveled to
you
Iraq
don't get it,
6 separate times to the USO. I don't want our country to become that, and they want to bring that into this country.
What's more important to you, money or the fact of our children and our families live under an American patriot country, a conservative country, where we got 3 things. We got God, we got faith, family, and freedom.
Yeah. Well, there's people waiting on your autograph. They want to meet you. They want to get to you. I want to thank you very much for coming on this show.
Three
Without a doubt,
things.
of course, everybody.
God, faith, family, and
Podcast.
freedom.
Thanks for supporting us. Punishment Athletics, punishment.com. Check it out.
The Ultimate Podcast, Tito Ortiz, Punishment Athletics. Yeah.
Podcast. Just anyone's.
And I fight with my heart, I fight with my mind, I fight with my soul. I fight for my fans, my fan, and my family. And that's what it's about. I give them all each and every fight that I compete.
Fights for his fan.
People say,
Fans,
Tito
fan,
Ortiz
and
fighter,
family.
Punch drunk, fucking was it CTE? Listen, man, I'm an intelligent fucking guy. I wouldn't be where I am if I wasn't.
Well, he is.
I see a lot of guys that have conversation skills, and there's conversation skills a little punch drunk. I am not that person.
He's definitely
I'm a
not punch
hard-working
drunk, is
man.
he?
I'm a fucking American that I love this country. You want to thumb wrestle? Ready?
Like Joe Biden.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're in a thumb war. Oh yeah. Ooh,
He looks
ooh.
like somebody's drawn a
1,
face on a
2.
thumb, doesn't he?
My grip's too strong for you, bro. Can't handle it.
So how? The question was, so how do I think this fight's going to turn out? I said, well, let me go ahead and find Chell for you. So the best acronym I can think of that is a juice box. Juice box being Chell Sonnen. And it was no more than that because he is a juicy juice boy. He likes to do his dabble in his little steroid stuff, and hopefully
Don't
they
get
do
out there, work,
test
does
us,
he?
which I know they will test us. They test us on all of our fights.
They've got a line
that
up,
just
haven't
shows a
they?
sign
So
of
it's got
weakness.
to be J
The
for
sign of
summer,
weakness is him
U
being
for
full of
summer,
juice.
I for
He's a juice
summer.
box. He's a juice boy.
He's
and
got.
That's why the
He's a
juicy juice
juice
box
boy.
came into the camera frame.
Watch both. I'll watch CNN. I'll watch MSNBC. I'll watch Fox, but I watch both sides. I want to see what both sides are saying.
And I don't even watch CNN or Fox.
They've
or
edited that to
because
fuck him up, haven't they?
It's all just clutter. It's clutter. It's bull. I want to see
Yeah,
the
it's
facts.
clutter.
I look at the facts in the WhiteHouse.com.
He contradicts himself
Fans
within a
tune in.
sentence.
I never let you down until now. I won't start. Tito Ortiz, Fight TV.
I've never let you down till
I feel
now.
good, man. I feel confident. You know, Liam says he's going to knock me out with devastating fashion. He got some big words to fulfill those shoes. No one in my whole career has ever done that.
Let's keep this going. I'm out doing the interviews. I'm out doing everything. It's not just the fact of getting in the cage and fighting, but going out and doing the promo to sell the fight. And I don't think there's anybody in this business that does better than me. Maybe, was it Gregor McConnor or Conor McGregor?
Gregor McConnor.
I stay
Oh,
in
that
shape, I
fighter,
eat well,
Gregor McConnor. Bloody hell.
I don't drink alcohol that much at
You
all
sure?
anymore, ever. I mean, not compared to when I was in my 20s.
Don't drink alcohol anymore.
I take care of
Hardly
myself
ever.
now. It's about my kids. I want to live. I want to outlive my children. Of course, 100%. And I just look at it as I take care of myself.
Look at Brendan.
Everything I do.
Have you ever been married?
I've been married once with my oldest son, Jacob, his mother, Kristen.
Man, I believe myself.
He's
I'm willing to
married.
take a chance. I'm willing to bet on my name. And that's what I'm doing in this fight. Because I know I'm going to win. I'm getting my hand raised. And it's going to be a double-edged sword that I'm going to be able to shine myself. I get to win, and hopefully it'll be a huge pay-per-view where we do 1.5 million pay-per-view buys as we did before.
And I woke up about 6:30 this morning. Yes, 6:30 this morning. I never wake up at 6:30 in the morning unless I'm going to sleep. This Russian called me out. I think he made a big mistake. He counted his chickens before they hatch. And this is a man who's neither a chicken nor an egg. And I'm going to smash him like an egg.
And I made a mistake. I learn from our mistakes, and those things I learn from it. And the future is the future now, and the past is the past.
You live and you learn.
You live and you learn, and you forget. I hope.
Tito, thanks for.
Live and you learn and you forget.
For you. I think I got him right about here. And on January 21st,
Got the jokes boxes again.
he's going to get smashed as the way I do inside the cage. And I'll challenge
Didn't
any of
smash
your
that
camera
today.
guys to my camera guy. He does lighting, he does sound, he does camera work, and he does editing. All I hear is gas coming out of
It's
his
a
ass,
cat phone,
and it's
I
not
know.
his butt.
Well, we're coming up to the light heavyweight using 205.
Hi, but seems like gonna happen.
I think it's just all in Amanda Nunes' corner right now. If she wants to accept the fight will happen. Chris wants to fight. She's been training. Just Amanda. Amanda's the champion. She says she wants to be, and she says she wants to fight Chris. Put your mouth where your words are.
She has surgery.
Put your mouth where your words are. You've got to, yeah. Don't put your money where your mouth is. Put your mouth where your words are.
Boxing is chess.
or excuse me, is checkers, and MMA is chest. Just because of the different ways you can move in chest. Compared to boxing, is forward, back, side to side.
Distracted during camp sometimes, thinking about
Don't
the
sound
fights
like
or
he's
whatever.
punched.
Oh, for using pills in my house. I mean, people having people over my house, transvestites over my house. I mean, I'm not a person.
It's definitely like Joe
This guy
Biden.
can't even put a fucking sentence together, man. Are
No
you
shit,
kidding me right
Sherlock.
now? He's reaching for those grapes. He's trying to make his wine, and the wine's already sounding
He's got his analogies
like a
out,
violin
mate.
with that cheese and wine. We'll see on November 24th.
He's looking at
a law enforcement role. I think it's important. I'm gonna do my duty as a civilian, but now I'm gonna do it better.
He's gonna get smashed.
Holy shit, he is literally the gift that keeps on giving, isn't he? Like, to be fair to him, he doesn't sound punch drunk at all, does he? But he tries to sound too intelligent. He definitely doesn't know what he's talking about. But he's kind of heard these sayings that people say, but he mixes two together. He's like the David Brent of MMA. But he's entertaining for us all, isn't he? Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Also, there'll be a link in the comment to buy me a coffee. If you want to do so, please do. We do enjoy your coffee. All the best.